porcelain palace, so delicate and brittle that anyone who touched it had to be especially careful. The palace was surrounded by a magnificent flowering garden, so large that even the gardener could not see how it extended through the evergreen forest to the deep blue sea, and over the Chinese hills to the beautiful Imperial City. Scholars wrote books and poets composed splendid verses about the city, the palace, and the garden. In time, some of the books came into the hands of her people. As they read, they were pleased to find such flattering descriptions. The emperor sat on her gold throne and her approval, but when she found that all the books considered one thing more beautiful than the other, she was astounded. Nightingale? What Nightingale? The emperor, like most emperors, was exceedingly rich of wisdom, but woefully poor of patience.
Is there truly such a bird in my empire?
This book says that the nightingale is in the forest in the deep blue sea.
It is written here that she is perched upon the delicate branch of a tiny evergreen.
This poem proclaims that the nightingale possesses the most glorious singing voice. So glorious that even the poor fisherman stops to listen to her music before casting in his net.
Is there truly such a bird in my empire?
Yes, Your Majesty, so it has to be true.
Well, imagine that, hearing of it for the first time in a book.
Wanting to know more, the emperor called a meeting of the imperial court.
Courtiers! Bird called the Nightingale. The book says that it is more impressive than anything else in all of my kingdom.
More impressive than the gardens? More impressive than the kingdom? More impressive than the palace?
Apparently so.
I have never heard the name before, Your Majesty.
Well, it is my desire that the Nightingale be found.
Yes, Your Majesty.
And it is my desire that the Nightingale be brought to me.
Well, naturally, Your Majesty.
Upon her arrival, the Nightingale will be presented as the guest of honor at a spectacular court festival.
Of course, Your Majesty.
So, loyal courtiers, it is your assignment to locate this wondrous bird immediately and escort her promptly to the palace.
We shall find her with him.
No! Before the setting of the sun on this very day, I intend to host the court festival tonight. You're kidding.
The emperor, like most emperors, had a strong sense of honor, but a weak sense of humor.
No joke. Now go quickly, there's no time to waste.
Have you seen the nightingale? Tiny little nightingale, singing in the forest, perched upon a piney tree.
Nightingale?
Have you heard the nightingale? Tiny little nightingale, singing in the forest, a lovely little melody.
I never seen, I never heard this absurd little bird.
Have you seen the nightingale?
If I see the nightingale, I'll tell the little nightingale.
Hurry to the palace, the emperor has called for thee.
Very well then.
Have you seen the nightingale? Tiny little nightingale, singing in the forest, perched upon a piney tree.
Nightingale?
Have you heard the nightingale? Tiny little nightingale, singing in the forest, a lovely little melody.
I never heard, I never seen, I don't know where you've been.
If you see the nightingale,
If I see the nightingale,
tell the little nightingale.
I'll tell the little nightingale.
Hurry to the palace, the emperor has called for thee.
I'll tell the little nightingale.
Hurry to the palace, the emperor has called for thee.
We're on it, warriors.
Have you seen the nightingale? Have you seen the
Having searched upstairs and down, near and far, inside and out, the imperial courtiers returned to the emperor.
Well, what have you found?
Your Majesty, I'm not certain this Nightingale truly exists. It must be a fable.
You cannot believe everything contained in books. Sometimes the stories are made up by clever people. It's called fiction, Your Majesty, and it's considered a form of art.
The books in which I have read these accounts were said to be by great and mighty emperors. Therefore, they cannot contain a falsehood. Now, I want you to find this precious bird immediately, or I shall have you all.
Your Imperial Majesty, I found the golden bird.
You have? Who is this girl?
A poor little maid from the palace kitchen.
Your Majesty.
Little one, you've seen the nightingale?
Oh yes, I know her quite well.
Tell us, my child.
Every evening I have permission to take the scraps from the table home to my poor sick mother, who lives by the seashore, and as I journey back to the palace, I feel tired, so I pause in the forest to rest.
And the bird flies to your side.
Oh no, she sings from the branches of a tall pine tree. Her music is so beautiful that tears come into my eyes just as my mother kissed me.
The emperor, like most emperors, possessed a mighty arm, but knew when to use a gentle touch.
How grateful I will be if you assist me with my pursuit.
How may I help?
Will you lead my loyal courtiers to the tall pine tree and nightingale sings?
It would be my honor, Your Majesty. Follow me, as we travel toward the sea. Follow me, to the nightingale in the tree.
Past the flowering bog, I can hear her
would be such a little, plain, simple thing.
That story about the book on already.
A bird so plain is certainly not worthy of appearing at the Emperor's Festival.
This can't possibly be inspiration for poets. I don't believe Emperor's regretted this word. She'll never do.
But you haven't never seen. Never because the simplest bloom in the Emperor's garden is just as sweet as the most splendid flower.
Well, then let's hear the splendid flower sing, shall we?
Have patience, everyone. She's just a little bit shy.
Satisfied by her performance, the group shared the Emperor's wishes with the Nightingale.
Little Nightingale, you are excited for a beautiful voice and sing us and for the divine gale. We have the great pleasure of inviting you to our festival this evening. We will delight the Emperor with your charming song. How important you will be when the Emperor looks upon your favorite little eyes.
Soon all of China will know of the revered Nightingale with a voice as lovely and delicate as a butterfly's wings.
The Nightingale had always believed her music sounded the best in the Green World, but still she agreed to go.
Wonderful. We will be so happy.
Now back to the palace.
Follow me.
Without delay, the little fishing girl was proud to appear in the Nightingale on their journey to the shore of the eastern coast, the green forest, past the flower-lined lawn, to the Emperor's porcelain palace. And when they arrived, the palace was glittering with the light of 10,000 gold lanterns. The Nightingale was given a special seat of honor atop The Nightingale's song melted the hearts of all the guests, and when the emperor raised her royal head, her eyes were filled with tears of joy. One day, a great package arrived for the emperor. It was delivered to her by the girl from the palace kitchen, who had been promoted to the position of imperial packager as a reward for finding the Nightingale.
Your Majesty,
Yes, what is it?
I have another package for you. This is from the Emperor of Japan.
You sent me another package? I certainly enjoyed the last one.
On the package is written a Nightingale. Maybe it is a book about our celebrated bird. Shall we open it? Of course, Your Majesty. I have never seen such beautiful jewels. What do you think of this? It's not a book at all. It must be a clock. But it has no hands. Perhaps a crown? But it's far too difficult to balance on my head. Then maybe a shoe? Only one.
The emperor, like most emperors, was more accustomed to asking questions than knowing the answers. So she summoned her courtiers. Courtiers!
The imperial package bringer has delivered a parcel from the Emperor of Japan. This was inside.
It's beautiful. See all the rubies and sapphire sign? See all the diamonds sparkle?
It's a work of art, modeled after China's our very own Nightingale.
Perhaps it seems like a nightingale too. Of course, why don't we take the piano back?
sing.
Let's hear it again.
As lovely as can be.
All were completely satisfied with the mechanical bird.
Now, I have an idea. Now, both nightingales must sing together. What a lovely duet it will be.
Terrible.
Ridiculous.
That wasn't pleasant at all.
Well, it certainly isn't the fault of our mechanical bird. It's not so clear and in perfect rhythm.
In fact, the new nightingale's music completely satisfied the music master's taste. But the real nightingale sang in her own natural way, as free as when she lived in a tall pine. So the two did not complement each other at all.
Actually, as for the sound of the jewel bird, it's much more precise. I'll just place it on the gold cards.
Yes, a bird so lavishly adorable. Surely a grand sitting beside that bird.
Fearing that the real nightingale might fall out of favor, and knowing that it longed to be in the woods, the little girl hatched a plan.
Let's hear it again.
Unaware of the nightingale's escape, the emperor and her courtiers listened to the mechanical bird over and over. Never did his pitch waver, and never did his tempo slow. 30 times she warbled her consistent tune. It was as successful as the real bird, only much prettier to look at, for its golden wings sparkled like jeweled bracelets.
I've heard enough.
But Your Majesty, may we hear it once more?
I think the real nightingale ought to take a turn.
When the emperor and her courtiers turned their attention to the golden bird, they were surprised to discover that the precious bird was not there.
Where is my nightingale?
She's gone. Flown away. Ungrateful bird.
How dare she disobey the Emperor?
She's banished! Banished from my empire!
With respect, Your Majesty, we still have the best nightingale here. Shall we listen?
Having banished the real nightingale, the emperor grew quite fond of the mechanical bird and placed it upon the gold bird beside her throne. The courtiers began a campaign to declare the beautiful nightingale a national treasure. The chief of staff to the citizens of his great lord, the physician spoke to the healing powers of his music, and the time afterward marveled at its intricate design of its clouds and wheels. But it was the music master who took the most pride in boasting about the mechanical product. She wrote 25 detailed books about the artificial. Every book was complex and contained difficult words like
Pianissimo.
and.
Diminuendo.
All the citizens pretended to understand. Brilliant!
So informative.
Because they hoped to appear intelligent. As a year passed, the emperor, the courtiers, and all the Chinese people learned the red song. They hummed, gurgled, and trilled the famous melody everywhere they went. One evening, as the emperor sat listening to the bird, something went horribly wrong.
then stopped singing.
Noises. What kind of noises?
Well, first it went ping,
Ping.
and then a sort of whir.
How strange.
I think there was a clunk.
Anything else?
It ended with a whiz bang snap.
That can be good.
Physician, is there anything you can do?
No, there's nothing I can do. I don't have medicine for this. It's mechanical.
Timekeeper, perhaps you can help?
And indeed the timekeeper could have. Quickly she began examining the bird. It's difficult to say for certain what she really did, but after a great deal of poking and tinkering around inside the bird, the timekeeper declared the bird was working again. Kind of.
Yes, the bird has been fixed, but it should be used as little as possible.
May I hear it sing?
Perhaps, but you see, the contents are very loud and cannot be replaced. So, maybe.
Then it shall only sing once a year.
Well, I shall want to assume that the bird is as good as ever and look forward to hearing it sing again. Next year.
Yes, next. 5 years passed, and the bird did sing again 5 more times, but it never sounded quite the same. It had grown tired and its voice had become strained. The emperor too had grown weary, and great illness had overcome her, and she now lay cold and pale upon her throne. As news of her failing health spread through the land, soon all of China wept for their beloved emperor. In time, the emperor became so ill she was not expected to live. Realizing the time had come to move on, China sought out a new emperor.
How long have I been lying here? What's your majesty? And how long until I live in no more? Not long, your majesty. Not
Sophia? You guys know where Sophia is? Does anyone know where Sophia is? Sorry, guys. Hang on.
Went out there.
Yeah, They're right there. Just a minute. Here we go.
Excuse me? Yes. The time has come for us to meet the new emperor. Everyone is already gone, so we must depart. I'm sorry, Your Majesty, I have to leave you now.
go then if you want. You too?
Eventually, the imperial palace was completely empty. Every room and hall was silent, every door and window still. All alone, the emperor lay pale and still upon her throne. Her rest was turbulent and fitful. Pouring on troubled sleep, strange faces began to appear. faces were ugly and frightening. Others were lovely and kind. They spoke to the emperor of the good back east. They were the voices of the past.
Do you remember this? Do you remember that? We're the voices of the past. Rat-tat-tat. Do you remember that? Do you remember this? We're the voices of the past. Rat-tat-tat. Remember when the things you did were good? Like when you ruled your people as you should. Do you remember this? Do you remember that? We're the voices of the past. Rat-tat-tat. Do you remember this? Do you remember that? We're the voices of the past. Rat-tat-tat. Do you remember that? Do you remember this? We're the voices of the past. Rat-tat-tat. Remember when the things you did were bad? Like when you made the Nightingale you sad. Do you remember this? Do you remember that? We're the voices of the past. Rat-tat-tat. Rat-tat-tat, get ready, get set. Rat-tat-tat, rat-tat-toe. Rat-tat-tat, 'cause here we go! Do you remember this? Do you remember that? We're the voices of the past. Rat-tat-tat. 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 Something like that.
Stop, get out of here, all of you. You've tormented me long enough. Leave an old woman in peace. Music, sound the Chinese gong. Let there be music so that I may not be haunted by these eerie voices.
But the gong keeper had already gone, and the emperor had no strength to strike the gong herself.
Precious bird, sing, praise. I have showered you with praise for these many years. I'll sing your tune once more.
But the bird remained silent. The emperor had no strength to wind it up. The poor emperor felt as though a great weight was on her chest. She could scarcely breathe. And with her head hung, she closed her eyes, for she believed all hope was lost.
I have come from the forest near the sea where my mother lives. Please don't leave me, but I have brought the Nightingale with me. She heard of your illness and has a gift for you. A simple song.
So the Nightingale sang to her of hope and comfort. She sang of joy and faith, of love and peace. Soon the nightingale's music filled the emperor with the strength of life, and she lifted herself up to sit nobly on her golden throne once again.
Thank you, heavenly Lord. I banished you from my empire once, and yet you have turned away all the eerie voices. How can I ever repay you?
The nightingale told the emperor she had already been rewarded when she drew tears from her eyes the very first time she sang for her. Morning dawned, and soon the years returned to my neighbor and the world. Quickly, some of the Chinese people who came out of the country and looked at them and rejoiced in the world.
In China, we're glad for the things that we've had. And in China, our pride grows from deep down inside. So on this very special day, we let the joyful music play, and all the palace bells will ring, for the nightingale did sing. Oh, is that so? In China we shine with emotion divine. Every girl, every boy has a feeling of joy. So on this very special day, we let the joyful music play, and all the palace bells will ring, for the nightingale, the lovely little nightingale, did sing, did sing.
From that day on, the little bird visited the emperor each day and every night to sing her song. In exchange, she agreed never to tell anyone of this special little bird told her all about the outside world. In time, the emperor, like most emperors,